Hey everyone, my name is Brandon. I'm the owner of Be Right Marketing here in San Antonio. And this free training is going to cover how to add updates to your Google business profile. We have this training as well as others 100% for free on our website. Go to berightmarketing.com/training-resources to access those. Now, let's jump into it. So, to add an update to your Google business profile is relatively simple, but before we do that, let's talk about why you want to add an update. If you are a business who holds a lot of events, if you constantly are offering specials, if you're wanting to just stay connected with your audience, those are very good reasons that you should be updating your Google business profile on a regular basis. Now, beyond that, Google does actually reward those who are routinely updating their profile because Google wants to see that you're active and that you care about, the content that you're putting out there. So think of this as another social media platform for you to spread brand awareness, talk to your audience, communicate, engage, and ultimately drive sales and new business. So those are, some really important things to consider when you're, managing your Google business profile. You do want to update it because if you're not updating it, Google typically is not going to want to show you as often, or maybe they're not going to show you for the right reasons. So let's talk about how to actually update it now. Go ahead and hop over to google.com. First thing you're going to do, go to the search bar, just type in my business, and that's going to take you to a page that looks like this. Now at the top, you'll probably see, either a direct link or maybe you'll see an advertisement for like Yelp or something like that. If you have a Google business profile, go ahead and just scroll down a little bit. You'll eventually see a section that says you manage these business profiles. While you're here, just simply click on view profile for whatever profile you want to manage. And now on this page, you're going to be able to see all these different options. But as you can see, there's no add update. So just simply hit this little down arrow. It's going to show you a few more options. And you're going to see an option that says add update. So go ahead and click on there. And you're going to have a few different options. So let's talk about these different options and what they actually are. Okay, so add update. Think of that as a way for you to let your customers know what's going on with your business. This is really good for businesses who, maybe you moved into a new office last week and you want to let them know about it. Maybe you guys are going to be closed for Easter and you want to let them know. So those updates, that's really just stay in touch with your customers, keep them informed about what's going on with your business. Now, offers, that is a way for you to attract potential customers, right? Maybe that could be the reason that they decide to go with you rather than one of your competitors, simply because you had a good offer on your Google profile, right? So this is where you would add discounts, coupon codes, special offers, buy one, get one free, whatever it is, that's where you're going to do that. And then events, that is how you're going to let the community know that you're holding a public or private event, and that'll actually show up on Google. So let's talk about the add update and just walk through each of these individually. With the add update, you'll have pretty limited options here, right? So you're going to be able to add a photo. So simply select photo or video. You'll be able to add a description, right? So this should be the update. So if you guys are closed on Easter, say we are closed on Easter, right? Or Mother's Day or whatever. And then down here, add a button. So typically you'll have something here to like a learn more or a call now, order online. Some sort of call to action is always good. It always helps to get them a little bit further through that buying process. So always add in a call to action. So in this case, we'll put, learn more. And then down here, it's going to have a place for me to put a link. So if in here, I'm talking about, hey, we are, let's say I'm a furniture company and I'm saying, hey, we need to liquidate our warehouse because we're moving, take advantage, head on over. Maybe this link is a directions link, right? Or maybe this takes to a page where they can see all the deals that you have going on, right? Or if this is an update saying, hey, we're closed on Mother's Day, right? Maybe this link takes them to your 2024 calendar or your calendar that lets them know when you're open, when you're closed, you name it, right? So update here is really informational. You don't really want to be doing a whole lot of selling here just because that can be a turn off for the customer if they've already been in the market. They might not necessarily need you to throw the sales pitch at them every time that you update your business, right? So update this regularly. Okay, now we're going to go back here and let's talk about offer. Now use this one as if you are trying to sell, right? Because Google is going to help promote this offer. They'll attach it into some search results on your business profile to let customers know what you have going on. Okay, so again, you can add a photo, video here, pretty straightforward. Hit select photo, video, choose your option, and it'll upload there. Okay, now offer title, this is your tagline, right? So make something catchy, something that's going to get their attention, because after all, you are offering them something. So in this case, maybe you put 20% off for new customers, right? And then start date, maybe if you want to start this on Friday and then you want to take it all the way to Tuesday, right? You can go years and years in advance, right? So there's really no limit to how scheduling works for these offers. You could have a perpetual offer by just not putting an end date that's anytime soon. You can put it in 2029, right? So definitely doesn't really restrict you there, and all the time too. You can come in here and just renew them, right? Come in, edit them, replace it, add a new one, whatever, right? Add more details. So you could say 20% off for all new customers who come purchase a pair of shoes, whatever it is, right? Oops. And then you can come in here, you can add in a coupon. You can put code, for example, 20 off new customer, right? Link to redeem offer. This is if you're selling stuff online, right? So if you're selling stuff online, have them take a link directly to the product, right? If you want them to come into store and purchase something, maybe you have a link that goes to directions, right? If you want them to claim it and you're doing, for example, if instead of a pair of shoes, maybe you do 20% off for all new customers who get a, pressure, like a driveway pressure wash, right? And so maybe this link to redeem offer takes them to your contact page. Pretty straightforward, right? And then terms and conditions, you're going to want to put in a terms and conditions here if your offer is a little more complicated. If it's 20% off on new customers for a driveway pressure wash, probably don't need to have a crazy terms and conditions for that, right? You'll know if they've done business with you before or not. They'll be in your system, or you'll have them in your contacts, whatever, right? But if it's, for example, someone going online, and it's an online store, then you probably want to put in some terms and conditions just to make sure nobody's exploiting this, and they're not going and creating 50 emails to place 50 different orders and receive a discount more than one time, right? So terms and conditions definitely is going to be a good friend there. So be thinking about that as you're putting this offer together. It's not 100% necessary, right? Again, it's just depending on your circumstance. So do what you think is going to be best for you. And then we'll go back here to event. Okay, now events, I really like events because if somebody goes to Google and they type in events near me, your event now has the ability to start showing up in Google search results just like this, right? So we're in San Antonio right now. Fiesta's going on, so there's a lot of different events going on. So when I type in events near me, maybe I'm looking for business networking events. Maybe I'm looking for a concert to go to. Maybe I'm looking for a barbecue, right? Or a community or a charity event. So events near me is going to be a good opportunity for you to get into the search results. And if you see here, there's really not a whole lot of events going on, right? So it's not that difficult to get placed pretty well within this list. So when you're adding these events, just be specific, right? So if if I put networking events near me, now I can see now there's some other networking events going on, right? And it's happening actually a few today, a few in a couple weeks, couple days, right? So events near me, be specific, right? So if it's a networking event and you're offering free food, right? So maybe you say networking for business owners, free to join, free food, right? Maybe you do free to join plus, oops, if I could do the plus free food, right? So make it catchy. Give them a reason to want to click on the event. If it's free to join and free food, that sounds like a great time, right? So start date, you could do, the 25th. Start time, maybe, maybe not 1:30 a.m., but maybe, maybe it starts at, I don't know, 6 p.m., right? End date. So we'll do 4:25, and then we'll do, instead of 6 p.m., we'll do 8 p.m., right? Let's say it's going to last 2 hours. And then you could do here business to business networking opportunity. Come make connections that could last a lifetime. Free food and drinks provided by Be Right Marketing, right? Pretty straightforward, okay? And now you're going to want to do, add a button here. So learn more. If you need them with RSVP, sign up, right? Link for your button. You could do, BeRightMarketing.com. And then you do preview, right? And so now this has all of your details, everything that you just added in. Oftentimes, it's a good idea to include your address here, right, wherever that event is located. Price. So in this case, it's free, right? Number of guests, right? So maybe put in an estimated, maybe it's 50 to 100 people attending, right? If you already have kind of a community, you could assume that, right? But then you go post, and now it's posted, right? So we can go done, and we can actually see the event here, right? So this event is going to show up locally around your business profile. Pretty straightforward, right? So you can add 3 different types of updates. You can also go over here, update photos like your logo, your cover photo, stuff like that. Pretty straightforward, right? So just regularly update your business. I would recommend doing it at least once a week, right? If you want to do it more than that, that's totally up to you. Nothing crazy, right? But all in all, it's a pretty straightforward process. All you have to do is just click up or go to Google, type in my business, click on the business you want to update, go add update, fill out the information, and hit post, right? Pretty straightforward. If you enjoyed this training, go ahead and leave a like or a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know if you have any questions. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel so we can keep posting free trainings like this. And then if you also are watching this from our website, feel free to contact us if you have any questions or need any help. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. See you in the next video.